do this. Nice freezing Saturday. Well, it's not cold yet. It's not freezing. It's 34 degrees instead of 32. So but it sure feels cold. Let's turn that on. So let's do this. So this is the 5th. We're on number 5. Yeah. So there's plenty of things to talk about. I'm a little bit tired. Most have been talking about like streaming. Actually, I've been talking about the thing that they tell you not to talk about. Don't talk about the business side of this. I think if you don't find it, this interesting, then yes, I shouldn't talk about the business side of it, because this is not what you want to hear about. But some people want to hear about it, and I have to admit, there's not a lot of people like me, that basically just talk about like exactly what's going on, the troubles. They always talk about like what you need to do the right thing, how this works, but they don't even talk about like how to experiment, or what to try out, or how does your experiment affect the algorithm long term. If you've done doing something for 6 months, like let's say Minecraft, you've been playing Minecraft online for 6 months, and then you basically decided you want to change up, or you actually get a following where people are now in chat, and you need to pretty much like pay attention to the people in your chat room, as opposed to what you're building or doing. Or I'm actually kind of lucky, because even though it seems like I'm streaming these live, I'm filming this and then I'm streaming it live. So like if somebody does come into the chat room and wants to talk and chat up, I can do that. I'm pretty much watching the entire video. Again, doing this live, and so, but yeah, I don't see anybody else doing it this way. Like literally, I remember when they were like talking about like if you're a small streamer, 500 people or less, and I'm like 500 people, like you need to go less than that. You need to go less than 50. You need to go even like less than 20. A small streamer to them is somebody who just is monetized, or really pushing to get monetized. I guess I'm not considered even a small streamer. And maybe that's where it's at. Maybe once the floodgates get opened and stuff like that, and people start coming to my site, it would be different. But I don't have that. That's why I talk about like what's going on with the impressions and stuff like that. If somebody has over 1,000 click-throughs, their impressions are in the hundreds of thousands. I mean, that's exactly how it is. I mean, it might even be in the millions. It means that their video is popular enough that it just gets shown all over the place. I don't know what happens when, you know, a video gets 1 million views. I actually don't think that is, you know, especially like 1 million views in a couple days. That's marketing. That's not YouTube doing that. That's marketing. Those people are marketing. I mean, yes, their subscribers and stuff like that definitely help, but they got big time subscribers. I mean, like, you know, it's not just Mr. Beast doesn't just get through on his impressions. Hell no. Mr. Beast is an advertising marketing genius. So, you know, that's how he's set up. That's all marketing. And if that's where it needs to be, and if I need to be doing something that is completely different than what I'm doing right now, basically just being myself and hanging out and, you know, streaming when I can. If I need to do more than just that, I mean, I can't do it. It's going to be right now. It's not feasible. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. My situation might change, but I don't see my situation improving to where having the stability to basically just stream all the time is a viable option. I don't see that happening. This is the commuting streams. I'm experimenting, and I think that it's going to be I think this is definitely a workable solution to the problem that I was having with streaming. And I'll do something for Sunday, because Sunday is my day off. But yeah, I still have about 10. Is it 10? It's either 10 or 9 or 10 videos. But the volume, I'm going to probably delete the no music videos that I currently have up, and I'm going to probably have to repost them, or at least I have to go into edit the video and boost the volume up a bit, because I have to admit, I thought I was listening to it and it was fine, but now that I listen to it, they're all way too soft. I don't know why the recording just keeps getting softer and softer, upon recording after recording, but I think I had my mic down way too low, so I either need to redo them, or I need to basically just go into the videos and edit them so that I can, have a higher volume, just raise the volume up a bit, because they are way too soft, and it's not. I mean, it's there. That's the good news is that I'm singing, but it's like for some reason the recording got down to it's just way too low, and I gotta fix that. I might have, and this might be a problem. I might have not had the recording volume all the way up. It might have only been like a half or something. It's that low. It's that bad. So I'm gonna have to do something, and all those videos got to come down, and so I can repost them. I wish I can repost them back into the video thing. It's something that I wish I had the savvy to do. I wish that YouTube would let me edit the volume. That's another thing. Like, if there was a way to edit, raise up the volume on the video, I wish I could do that, but it doesn't seem like I'm able to. So all those videos might have to come down, and I'm kind of upset with that because they're actually getting a pretty decent amount of views, and nothing to write home about, but it is drawing attention to the parodies that I've written, which that's all I really want. And it's I'll figure it out. I do have 2 videos with the whole string of songs, and I might just basically just edit that, see if there's something wrong with the volume on that one. But when I downloaded it. I shot it live, and I did not save it to my computer. To see if there's something wrong, because I didn't even keep the original download on my computer. So maybe I'll do an edit and figure that out. Been drawing a couple Dakimakuras. I can say those things correctly. I still need to finish up the Sue and the slime, which the slime took me. I spent a lot of time drawing the slime, so I was glad to take a break from it because it was getting a little. I was going to redo it one more time, and I think that this final version is the version that I just need to stick with it. Just need to keep it, stick with it, and be happy with it. And then do the shading that needs to happen. But that one's all set. A few spots that I need to work on and fill in and stuff like that, but for the most part it's done. I gotta obviously shade in Suey's body and stuff like that, make that nicey. But that's it. And now I'm also working on a new one, which I was thinking about doing a stream about it. Maybe I'll do a Sunday drawing stream to make up for the fact that I'm not going to do a commuting stream on Sunday. On Sunday will be drawing. We'll start making schedules like that. I need to be consistent. Is really what it boils down to. We need to have a consistency that pretty much people can rely on. get over this hump, because even these videos aren't getting a lot of impressions. So I think it's because they're not, people aren't used to them. I think the third one got 4 views, which was actually awesome, and somebody actually liked it, which I was like going, okay. The commuting videos are also competing with the no music videos, so there is that. So since I'm not going to do any more, of the no music videos, I'm going to hold off on before I release them. And I think I'm not going to hold them back. I'm not going to have them on schedule anymore. I'm glad I actually did, because otherwise I wouldn't have found out this thing. But I've already published like 15 of them. So it took me that long to find out that the volume was way too low. And I need to have the videos. I need to know when I'm making a mistake like right away, so I can make the correction in time. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. That's the other thing. So the rest of the videos just have to be so soft that that's what they're going to do, and I'll just publish them and just be like going, yeah, just watch the real video. I did put in the description that there is the real video. With the music. I mean, these are literally just for people to use as free use videos, so that there's no copyright claim, so they can use my videos in whatever capacity they want, especially if they want to talk about the parody of it. It was one of the things that I was struggled with in the beginning. This is, now it's been over a year, because it's April. I mean, when you think about it, like, here it is, it's already April, and last year when I was doing the streaming, I was, just about to basically, call it a day. I was ready to give up on it. I was really struggling with it. Finding my voice, finding where I needed to be. I was writing parodies like crazy. The art of the VTubers is really what drew me in. And I think that's one of the reasons why I went down the rabbit hole willingly. So it's how it how it came, and then So at this time last year, I was actually writing parodies for Now Be Shoujo, and Bebe's debut on Be Shoujo all happened around here last year, I think. And this is when Next Taco did the he was actually doing a series of different collabs, type of game show type things, where he was being Monty Hall, and none of them were. It wasn't that interesting. They were kind of boring, actually. I know he's continued them, and I know that they're quite popular. So this But it was the Forever stream, and what drew me into the Forever stream is because he had a thumbnail with Iron Mouse on it, and I was like, I already knew who I'm voting for. Yeah. So if Iron Mouse is involved, I'm going to basically watch her stream and vote for her. I didn't know. I thought she was going to still do it on YouTube. I think this is before she went completely, or maybe I've just got so used to watching Cooksey videos that I really wasn't watching anybody from Bishoujo live, because I wasn't on Twitch at all. So I never saw an Iron Mouse Twitch stream until after the Forever stream. But when I watched the video for the contestants, Iron Mouse said no. So I kind of got debated. You've been debated. You've been debated. So. Yeah, I kind of got debated on this one, and I don't know why. I probably should have just basically said, as soon as Iron Mouse said no, she couldn't do it. I should have said not for me, because it meant going to Twitch, and I was already I already looked at Twitch, and I was like going, I'm not really. I'm a gamer. I play games. I do all that stuff. I could easily make videos with me playing games and going in that direction. That was never the issue. The thing is that I don't want to make videos that I won't watch. And I don't like gaming videos. I think that they're boring. I know that I'm, one of the few people that comes into, I'll come into anybody's chat and just basically chat them up and talk about things, talk about the game, talk about whatever. But, it's hard to describe. That's fun to do, but watching them play the game and, do what, 20, 30, 50 Twitchers are either doing at the same time or have already done, I just don't find any excitement in it. There is a game called It Takes Two, and it's a cute game, and it's actually got a pretty decent storyline. Freaking hate the Book of Love, but it's got a decent storyline, and it's the one going through it once, and I've never played it, but watching somebody play it through the entire time once, I have no interest in watching Monkey and Iron Mouse. Theirs was hysterical, because Iron Mouse is hysterical and she's very talented. But I didn't even watch theirs until much later. I watched it on YouTube. So I've only seen it in pieces. I didn't see it live. But that's how I feel about games. I really have no interest in it at all. I'd rather have Iron Mouse just sit there chatting, talking with chat, or doing Speak of the Devil, or even singing. I like when she sings, but over all of that, I would love to see her draw again. I know she loves to draw. I actually originally wasn't going to draw until she started drawing again. But that was silly things that I was doing because I liked her so much. still like her. I still like her a lot. But yeah, where games are concerned, like I really had no interest, and it's an Amazon company, and I've never been happy with Amazon. I've talked about this a million times, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why I didn't pick Twitch. The reason why I never went to Twitch. The reason why I had no interest in it at all. I was very happy with my own little YouTube page, my own little YouTube channel. This is fine for me. I'm okay with this. And I only have to invest a year. Well, last year that's all I thought I had to do. I only have to invest a year in it. And if it yields anything, we'll we've planted enough seeds, and something starts to germinate and grow from it. We'll continue on. If not, it's it was fun while it lasted, and I enjoyed it. And that's how it was going to be. Instead, I roped myself into, and I think I did it. I think it's really self-sabotage. And maybe I owe Mayune an apology for doing that, because I really did self-sabotage myself. I really did go against what I believed in order to have this fiction that wasn't even a very good fiction. It was just kind of there. And I watched her play games all the time. She's a gamer. It's a gaming stream. It's a gaming platform, gaming community. Everything's games, and I'm not. Like I said, I play games. I like them just fine. I enjoy them just as much as the next person. But I'm definitely not a professional. I definitely don't, would never tout myself in that respect. I have lots of fun. I play Lord of the Rings online, which is pretty much just like every other game that people are playing. To me, I don't see any difference whatsoever. And it's, it is what it is. It's my tolerance level has gone this, and like I said, I kept making excuses of why I'm doing this. The community. I'm doing this for the community and these people and everything like that. And the truth of the matter is it was very selfish of me. It was it wasn't very nice of me to do. To basically interfere into their life, into what they have going on, or interject my opinion into what they have going on, because that's not mine. It was Mayuni's. It was Mayuni's channel, Mayuni's site, whatever freaking Twitch is called. But it was hers, and she can do whatever she wants with it. And I'm a participant at best. Yeah. But yeah, and I even thought I was like more. Yeah, I actually started to believe that I was more than just, a consumer. Not customer, consumer. Consumer of what she was putting out. That's all I was. My input meant nothing. And they made sure I knew that at the end. So I was already 1 foot out the door. But I was already 2 feet out the door by the time the banning started and everything like that. I was already really not even part of what they had going on. And I was already not even really part of what they had going on. So I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I stuck around. I don't know why I followed anybody out, and I don't know why I did this. I should have done what I was doing, and it's like I followed Ham, and I noticed that basically everybody's the same. They set their communities up exactly the same. It's all part of it, the Twitch engine, and any deviation from that is frowned upon. And even Mouse is the same. Even Iron Mouse's channels or site or whatever it is the same. It's the same as everybody else's. I mean, she just has more followers. That's it. She's got more subscribers. That's it. Than most people. It's the only thing that sets her apart. That's the setup of her site. That's not her. Then you have the personality. The personality is what keeps people coming back and everything like that. And I think she's got one of the best. In fact, most of the members of V Shoujo, which is I think a really good example of how a company either got formed or builds on from talent, and they definitely got the best talent around. I mean, there's a couple members that are kind of like, yeah, but they have their own niches, so I think they're going to do just fine. But for the most part, everybody in their thing, they really picked the people who were doing awesome. And and they're allowing them their artistic freedom. But I have to tell you, like, it is really they're not really happy with people. I bring myself up, I throw myself into that category, but I don't follow the norm. I don't do things the way, I've watched, I actually watched the how-to videos and how to do this, and some of them make me sick, because the one thing that these that being a streamer from the start, everybody said was just be yourself and the people will come. Just be yourself, because that's the only uniqueness that you could have, and that's the only consistency you'll ever have, is being yourself. Because you don't have to pretend. You don't have to pretend like that there's something more or greater, or you don't have to try. You don't have to attempt to be something that people are looking for. When they see you, they're either going to like you, or they're either going to love you, or they're going to hate you. And you have to accept it. You have to accept it for what it is. But the ones that accept you, hey, the ones that love you, you can love them with all your heart, because they're going to stay with you forever. And that's what I love. That's what I want. It's like the person that freaking clicks on the freaking the dislike button. Why? And if it's multiple people, why? Why even click on the it serves absolutely no purpose. Just don't watch the video anymore. And the like button kind of serves no purpose as well, because the dislike serves no purpose. Because if you just click like and you don't comment and you don't say what you like about it, it doesn't help. I can't improve. Think about it. One person just made one comment about the volume of my videos, and I'm trying to rework that. I'm literally working towards fixing that problem. And they liked my video. And I'm trying to fix the problem, the issue that they came up with, because you can't hear what I'm saying, and it doesn't help that there's no music, because the music that sets off in the beginning isn't there, so you have this silence before I start speaking, and once I start speaking or singing, then it's all then you realize, like, oh, that's why it's like this. It's way too soft. I got to turn the volume all the way up just to hear it. And yeah, I'm going to solve that problem, but like I said, it's just, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to do these things one of these days. But I'm going to do it my way always. There's never going to be a time that I'm going to make videos that don't reflect who I am at the time. I mean, yeah, I might evolve and change and stuff like that, but it will always be. I always make videos that accurately reflect who I am, and I will tell people what's going on. I don't know why they think these things are big, huge secrets. They're not. You know, the ins and outs of how these videos are made and these channels work and stuff like that. It's greed. There's a lot of awful about it. You know, people think that this is, you know, a walk in the park, and if they could make money doing this, and it's like going, oh yeah, the chances of you doing that and the chances of you sustaining that's what people don't realize. Like, the chances of you sustaining is where most people get lost, because they think once they hit, that's it, they're done. It's like, no. Now you have to maintain that. Once you get to the top of the hill, you have to stay there. Otherwise, it's a very quick ride back to the bottom, which you have to start climbing back up if you want to stay in this business. And I am, getting there slowly. I'm probably doing it the slowest way possible, but getting there slowly. The expectation of what I have to sustain is almost non-existent. People will know all the way through, how I've been doing this. There'll always be a video. I saw somebody with a channel. I think it took them 3 weeks or something like that. They made a big deal about 3 weeks being monetized on YouTube. And I saw how many videos they had. They had 4 videos. 4 videos. Not even an hour-long video, but 4 videos. And they were monetized. And I'm just like, how can you maintain that? How can you maintain monetization with that? And this isn't your only site. See, now you have multiple sites, and this is the side site. So you can say how quickly you can become monetized. Do you just drop the site after once you reach that goal? Is that what the whole thing was for? So all these people that follow you just basically, now why, this is the reason why I'm having trouble getting followers, subscribers, is because they're thinking that I'm going to just basically vanish one day because I reached a goal. All right, I gotta go. But I hope you guys are doing great. I hope everything's going wonderful for you. And as always, cool beans. All right, take care.